Hello Commanders, Commander Placer here, and here with a bit of a bonus stream. So today I thought we would have a little watch and a listen of the E3 announcement from Frontier Developments regarding Elite Dangerous together, and hopefully we should be able to get ourselves a bit of a reaction from me, and also some interesting bits of news. That is, if we're lucky. Now, as soon as the stream starts, guys, you will need to let me know that the sound is at a good level, because I haven't had a huge amount of time to test, and I don't know what it sounds like for you guys on stream with a capture. And the same time as when it comes to it, and you're actually watching the FDev stream, if you want me to make the screen bigger, again, let me know. But you guys, what do you think we're in for? What can we expect today? I'm thinking something alien related, maybe? Nathan, thank you very much for watching the whole lad. Much appreciated. It makes me feel warm inside. But oh, hey Clive, you're just making your presence known, huh? Thinking I'm talking to you. Greatest. Plater, number one, how dare you? And number two, you can watch the stream inside a stream and go full streamception. How about that? Innocent, hello, welcome to the stream, bud. Hope you're doing okay. So we're thinking Thargoid reveal, right? Okay. I'm not sure. I don't know. I feel like it's got to be based on that community goal, really. There has to be something there. Andy, you think it's multi-crew? Okay, maybe not. I don't think it's going to be anything that we've seen before, so we shall obviously see what it's going to be like. Limes, hello, and Thomas, I am currently about 4,000 away from the bubble. So, Greatest, you're also going to get my reaction as soon as it's hot off the press as well. So, I say off the press, hot off the pixels. So, yep. Well, Roger, simple solution, don't play it. Hello Tony, you think we can have legs? Okay. So what else we got? Renovatio. Reckon announce new seasons. Will be dealt with in Hell Season Pass. Yep, hopefully they should do that. That would be quite nice. Now, also, what are we thinking here? Well, Greatest, what are you going to do with those other 20 seconds? That's the question. Opus, hello, welcome to the stream, buddy. Innocent, I do not have Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4? Yeah, no, I don't. Halo Mated. Yeah, hopefully new gameplay involving aliens, definitely. I think so. Yeah, Yamek's probably a fair point if nothing is going on at the moment. But yeah, I just want to make sure everyone was happy with the size of it to begin with. So we'll just pop it up there in the corner. So... Boonstick, you think there'll be a new season announcement? Could be. Energy Gap. Maybe they'll say, no, I don't think they're going to be saying that at all. Just because I don't think it's possible, to be honest, and that's going to be mainly down to, well, Xbox and PlayStation not playing fair, isn't it? So Yeah, more content is always going to be good. Well, I mean, we're definitely going to be getting more content. I think that's going to be a safe kind of assumption at this point. But it's all down to the what? What one? Legs would be nice, but yeah, I think aliens, I would say. Definitely aliens. Yamix, I've not spoken about last night's CG. Odd. I would say I thought it was quite odd. Definitely an odd way of doing things, I would say. The way it kind of came out of nowhere, a last minute CG that not everyone's going to be able to participate in, and you know, all that kind of stuff. So I thought it was a bit bizarre. Power play update, yep, that would definitely be good. Oh, greatest, sorry bud. I blanked you there. Jason, hello, it's going good, mate. Man, you guys are pretty busy in the chat, so I'm going to be mainly concentrating on what you guys are doing and what you guys are talking about rather than the gameplay. So, you want legs before aliens, Gibraltar? I don't think we're going to have that. And Fornic, from what I understand, the CG has been completed, so definitely. The announcement is going to be in 8 minutes, or that's when their live stream's going to begin, so that's going to be hopefully quite an interesting one. Extra Play, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the stream and the channel. But yeah, certainly we're going to get some very interesting stuff today, I think. I think that's kind of pretty much guaranteed there. I feel like there was a lot of sour faces after yesterday's stream. A lot of disappointed people. So I think we're gonna hopefully see something a little bit more community wanted. You know, we want more content. We didn't want a daft little funny stream leading up to a community goal that only some people would be able to get involved in. At least I know I didn't. Thanks for dropping in, Yamix. Much appreciated. Always good to see you here. Beastly123, welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Imagine release the update to make you able to move around as a person. Yeah, Jacob, but that's going to be a big one. I don't think we're going to get that this time round. Honestly, I think we're going to get more space-based content, and we're going to be wandering around. Not anytime soon at all. Subtle Knife, you haven't really missed yet. No, you haven't really missed much yet. Just kind of having a bit of a chat about some daft stuff, really. Opinions of what we may see today. I think, gotta be aliens. Oh, Minnie, you're right, I can't. Carl, good stuff. Ooh, greatest 1 RNGesus. It sounds like a completely safe bet, doesn't it? Like, pretty much guaranteed to happen. Innocent, I think lots of people would be if we got legs in the cockpit and EVA, but I don't think it's going to happen. Renovatio. Any chance of atmospheric worlds? No. I don't think so, not just yet. Ryan, this is my stream for the basically my reaction, I guess. A bit of a restream, so we're kind of just waiting to see what happens. But yeah, win, definitely. We need to hope for the best on that one. Minnie, I am looking forward to our travels. It should be interesting what we get up to. I'm looking forward to Minnie's material tours. Or Opus, you got a good meaty question there. What do I think the alien story is, including barnacles? I've seen some things last night which made me think what has happened to the Thargoids and what is going on. I think the barnacles are, at this point, based on the PAX trailer, I'm thinking it is, they're essentially, what's what I'm looking for? Seeded bases. So it's where they've put the bases in, they've essentially seeded them, and they're going to be waking them up. If you guys remember War of the Worlds, yes, the crappy Tom Cruise version, where they had everything buried underground and stuff. I think it's going to be something like that. Aaron, so what I'm doing is I'm essentially restreaming the FDev livestream and giving you guys a reaction as things happen, and giving my opinions. Please note, where it's tiny up and small in the corner, I will be obviously increasing the size based on what you guys want to see. And we're going to get into it. It should be interesting. Never done anything like this before, so we'll have to see how it goes. Yeah, Gibraltar, I think the alien bases are grown in quotation marks, and then they do stuff. They kind of seed worlds and then they terraform them almost in a way. That's what I think at this point. And as for whether or not the Thargoids are coming in and recharging, I'm not entirely sure. They could be hoovering stuff up, collecting metal alloys. You can't really tell. No one's really seen for definite what happens. Cactus, hello, welcome to the stream, but not much missed, an awful lot of speculation. That's it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to go to war with Thargoids. I think that's my certainty. Keith, hello, welcome to the stream. Man, the hype is real. So yeah, definitely big stuff going on. Got a lot of big stuff coming on. Do I hope the aliens take out the Empire before the war starts? So far we've mainly seen alien on Federation violence, so I think that's what we're going to be looking at there. But yeah, they've put a lot of effort in for all this kind of stuff, so there's got to be something big. Mini, cool, I will catch you later. Make sure you let me know what we can do. I'm probably going to be back later from Sagittarius Day than I first planned. Oops. Stephen, I do YouTube more than anything, to be honest. So if you found me on Twitch, there you go. The Thargoids are just a CG race. You say CG, computer generated, or community goal? Useless, don't worry about being late. This is a random extra stream, so it's all fine. Einzertig, hello, guten Abend. Welcome to the stream. I'm feeling hyped, a lot of hype. Yesterday's stream from FDev let me down. I think this one is going to pick me back up again. Oh, they're going live. And guys, remember, let me know if you can hear their sound okay. Hype, 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 hype. Boomstick, I think we've seen Thargoid ships, but not necessarily Thargoids. NL, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. Now I'm basically going to mute the game big time here, so we'll have to see what happens. Gordon, it is essentially...
everybody, and welcome
hello.
back to the Elite Dangerous live stream. This is the narrative-led community E3 special live stream. Now with audio right from... Am I right? Audio? How are you all doing, everybody? It is so good to see you back. Thank you all for joining me and coming back here for the live stream tonight. I wanted to start off by saying hello. Greetings, everyone, and thank you so much for coming back in strong numbers to watch part 2 of this live stream. This little narrative-led adventure that we are going to complete. I want to start things off by saying thank you to everybody who came along yesterday and for watching us do that unlock the CG, and also thank you to everyone who took part and managed to smash it in about 4 hours. And so we got all the data that we needed to continue on and find out what Palin has in store for us. Before we begin, though, I want to say a couple of things about... Just give me one moment. Should be fine. So if it's the audio delayed or anything like that, do press F5 or maybe restart the stream and it should jump back in a little bit. If not, we are reducing me down a little bit in size later on, so hopefully it won't be too much of an issue. And I'll just stop opening my mouth as wide for it to make as much of an impact. So one thing I do want to say as well before we start is this is how it's going to work today. I'm going to begin with an explanation of what it is that we're doing here, which is literally what I'm about to do right now. And then what I'm going to do after that is introduce some friends of mine that have are going to be joining me again for the immediate intro portion of the live stream. We're going to finish off the narrative chain that we first started.
Now I'm just going to refresh it because we're having a bit of a funny delay.
Around 2.4 and how 2.4
nope,
begin.
He's laggy. There you go.
Now, it's exciting stuff, and we've also got details on what 2.4 is, and we'll be talking about what 2.4 is. Later on, as the months go on, that information will grow and develop, and you will receive more and more information at places like LaveCon and other community events throughout the year. But tonight, we are going to be talking about 2.4, and I think that it is going to get you guys excited. So, buckle in, get your grav boots on, make sure you're nice and secure to the floor, because it's time to finish off the narrative thread from last night. Yeah, no BRB. I really wish that I'd never held up that piece of paper yesterday. But hey, anyway. All right, so let's go into the game. Let's jump into the game and see where we're at with that. Let's find out over here.
Okay, guys, I've turned me down. So you guys can
I will be playing in private group tonight for the start of this live stream. I do apologise, but it is something again that you will all be able to take part in. By the end of the night, we will all be in the same location. All right, give me 1 second. Thank you. I'm sorry that the audio seems to be out of sync. That's not something that I'm able to affect right now. It must be something to do with the internet connection or something like that. I'm sorry. Give me 1 moment. I need to bring in my good friends to help me out here. Let's have a look. Loading now. The sync is almost fine. Just bear with it, guys. I do apologise.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm trying to improve the sound.
Do you have, by any chance, an idea of how many milliseconds that it may be out of sync? Am I too fast? Too slow? It's funny, it's synced perfectly on my PC. I don't know. Don't worry. Press the F5 button. Also, hopefully, the game will load. Hello
watching
guys.
things remotely in case it all goes pear-shaped.
Excuse me, pear-shaped I heard, and then I also heard a shush. How are you all doing?
Hello.
Now, what doesn't help is that
Hi
Mom.
Can I say a huge thank you for you guys returning again today and for helping me out yesterday as well. It was absolutely brilliant. Really appreciated you being here. Yeah. So how?
Oh, we had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a blast.
Yeah. So do you have any sort of predictions as to what data Palin might be working on?
Well,
Unknown data.
I think
I'm
what happened to the first batch of evac shelters that he ran off with.
I am
Sell them on
hoping.
the cheap.
I'm still not bitter.
Okay, one second. Just loading up the game now. So,
Yeah, you can tell you're joining us all on the planet.
okay, hold on.
So I'm hoping we'll get to either follow the flowers or, as I said yesterday, not get powered down when we find them.
Matthias, try lifting off. You might be kind of blocking Ed's ability to log in here.
Everyone, there's too
Lift
many
off.
people playing in our instance. Get out.
Lift the ass. Fat ass.
Alright, game's coming back on now. Let's have a look. Oh, it's been the people insisting in the chat that I turn you down.
Are we all taking off?
You're all far too loud, apparently.
Oop. Who's getting shot at?
That would have been a Goliath we've just landed on.
Oh,
I should introduce you all
whoever tells me to
individually as
take
well
off.
in just a moment.
Point defences and shit's going off left, right, and centre.
Sorry, everyone.
can I
chat
just
room,
say
bear
that
with me.
that was an awesome explosion?
I'm going to mute them until I've got the. Here we go. One moment. I'm sorry for the delay in starting here. Just give me one moment. Basically, as well, this live stream is very different to other E3 live streams that you may have seen over the last couple of weeks. It's much more of a community live stream like the usual Let's Plays that we do, but of course we will have some treats for you at the end of the stream, I absolutely promise, so do stick around. The way that this narrative thread unfolds is exciting and it is absolutely awesome.
It better
Loading in
be.
the game now, and yep, I have managed to actually finally make it in, so let's join in. And here we are. Lots of people shooting and doing things already, so that's muchly appreciated. And try and bring those guys back in again. Just 1 second.
So, people firing chaff in the background. Cool. Good stuff. Guys want
Okay.
anything a little bit louder, maybe?
Okay, guys, I am here in the game with you. Welcome.
Hello.
How are you all?
Hello again, Ed.
Hopefully this is now going to be this getting the sound balance right here. It's very, very difficult to do so. I do these things on my own as well, it is worth mentioning. I handle all of the streams myself
about to
back
get
here
really
in
loud.
David from home. Now, I should have received, or so I've been told by a mysterious benefactor, that I should be receiving another message as we did yesterday. So let's see where that's come. And it just so happens to come through right then and there, which is handy indeed, isn't it? Right, okay, let's have a look here. So, Federal Security Communication. This is how we begin today's live stream, finally kicking things off. Apparently people have found the sound is all right, and I'll really quickly want to say a huge thank you again to you guys turning up. Big Fun Art, Commander Del Monte from Canon, Edelweiss Ben from Lave Radio, we've got Eric Markey from the Hutton Truckers, we've got Grieft from the Eds 38, we've got Kytrax from the CD, we've got Madcat from the Frogs, we've got Matthias Shalograve from the Forum, we've got Millstone Bomb from 38, Orange Spark from being just awesome, we've got Osric from being even more awesome. Sorry, Millstone Barn and Orange Spark. We've got Shan, Stevie G from Delta Squadron, and Tauri Palvo, who's new here. Hello, Tauri. He's muted. We won't talk to Tauri. But hello there, and thank you for coming along. Now let's read this this information we received. So, Commander Lewis, we understand that you have been gathering data from the unknown ships on behalf of Professor Ishmael Palin. Unfortunately, your actions were in violation of a number of federal laws. The Federation has therefore taken possession of your data, which will be transported to a secure location for further analysis. This is all the data that you guys gathered last night. I do really, really appreciate it. Amazing. On this occasion, we are willing to... The usual punishment of crimes such as yours is severe. That sounds daunting. But on this occasion, we are willing to offer you an alternative to imprisonment. This sounds like the Delta Squadron at Christmas sort of thing they did to me. Anyway, we have lost contact with the vessel transporting the aforementioned data, and we need a resourceful individual to determine what has happened to the ship. You got this guy here. You wanted resourceful? Well, I'm sorry. I'm the only one who's around. So if you...
I would if I could, Keith.
Discretion. The vessel's lost transmission is below, and it should point you in the right direction. So here we have some text that says pulled out hyperspace decoy didn't work. HIP 17044. It's them. It's them. All ships, action stations, 2 escorts disabled, all disabled. Fire everything we've got towards airlocks. Data secure. Asterope. Hull breaches decks 5 through 8, 11,000. Exactly where Captain Lost Beacon launched, hidden 30. Needless to say, this operation should be kept out of the public eye. Oops! Too late. Everyone on the internet's seen it. All right.
Good job, mate.
So
I'm sure the feds won't mind.
they were in a rush clearly because they've written Asterope as well. So I think that they were in a rush to write the Asterope in there as well. So while you're crawling around on my cockpit there, thanks very much, muddying up the cockpit wheels, whoever that is with your wheels. Who's that?
So honestly, I think this could go one way
thanks, Eric.
or another
So
right now.
What I want to say is, first of all, who knows? Because this is very similar to the stuff that they do with the generation ships, right?
Generation strips?
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Really.
So
Just no voice log.
can anybody work out? So first of all, HIP 17044, right? That's where we got to go
Yeah.
first. I've got a pen and paper.
It could be 11,000 light seconds.
Yeah, I think once we get there, we might have to point at Asterope and
Okay.
then fly and then pay out.
Okay, so
That sounds right, yeah.
So Scott Manley saying that you're mispronouncing Asterope, by the way, Ed.
I'm sorry, Scott Manley. Sorry, Scott, and can I say thank you to everyone for being here, including Scott Manley. And Karash, I've just seen a few others. And Track IR official as well. Hello there. Good to see you. Wait. So we go to HIP 17044. Let's go there first, and then work out. Has everyone else got like a screen grab of this so you can assist me once I'm there? I'm so lazy.
I can remember it.
Asterope. You got it all, have you, Sean?
Yeah, to be honest, I do want them to get on with it personally.
Asterope, the elite equivalent of Code Fifi.
No. What are you talking about?
Yeah, so they're just talking rubbish at the moment, trying to work out where they're going, but they need to really get on with it. So it's another 7:30 jobby, and obviously they're heading over to Asterope from what we can tell. And no, it is not voice acted.
IP 17044. By the way, everybody else can. This isn't just exclusive to us right now. Everyone else can follow those instructions and see what they can go and find there as well. So everybody at home, do join in. Get on it straight away, yeah. Let's go. Excuse me, I'm coming through. I'm going to hit you. Alright, let's go. Let me know, please, in the chat if the sound effects are too loud. Right, how many jumps have we got? 7 jumps. Got 15 minutes to do this.
Why is he doing this in an FDL
doing your
though?
third lance,
Sort it
then,
out.
Yes, I am, yes.
Who told you to get a third lance?
Look, it doesn't matter. We need to do these jumps efficiently.
Yesterday, get an Explorer in.
I feel like we're against time here. Can anybody work out for me as well? Can anybody work this out? So it's looking to be Asterope. What is the plan? Usually you have to head to a planet, though, don't you?
The furthest out object, typically, that's what we've
Okay.
been doing.
It's HIP to be square. For FDL, really bad shit for travel. Yep, sorry. I know, right? 7 jumps, hey. Wow, FDL for the win. You're going to need fuel as well, so I'm going to have to do this as efficiently as possible because I've only got 15 minutes to do this to get there in time.
This is classic Ed.
We can skip it here.
Ed's going to be laughing if he gets there and his proper warship is the only one that survived.
Well, this is it. What
That is very true,
what do we think is we're going to stumble across here?
You can just eject biscuits from his ship to distract whatever it is.
Throw biscuits at it. I'm not sure that's going to work. Alright.
Not with that attitude.
JR, don't know about that.
The group of people that we have with me are a fantastic group of Elite Dangerous players who are just awesome, and they're my friends, and so I really appreciate you guys coming along and helping out with these streams. I really do.
And we really like biscuits.
And they really like biscuits as well.
Except for me. I don't know.
ready to go into
And waffles.
Okay.
And whiskey. And
Yeah, I don't
feathers.
know. Waffles are disqualified.
What?
They're not a biscuit.
Okay, I need to get some fuel.
Okay,
so
I'm just going to mute their stream
second.
for a moment. So, from what I can tell, they're essentially just doing a a scavenger hunt, I would say. That's what you'd call it. But they're... hull breaches decks 5 through 8. Exactly where the captain has lost launch beacon hidden. So yeah, interesting. But kind of classic Ed. But they're trying to work out where to go and what to do. But yeah, I think there is going to be potentially no combat. Or maybe there will be combat, because they've put him in a combat ship. I guarantee he's been told what to be in at this point.
Or they lost their fight.
Does it not usually? But Osric, Osric, you are a. No. You are, but you are one of the canon, and you guys work these out first, right?
Judge Dredd, I'm really not all in for Thargoids either. They're going to try and kill us.
You go out to the last planet, and then from there you go to the target system. So
I am already in the HIP system, and so far I haven't found anything to scan, so I'm heading to the furthest one out.
I think I'm going to go with... I'm
going to go from the main star towards Asterope, just to test and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm going to go from the main star.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna see
And
a
let me-
planet.
No, my
it's
luck, something huge and massive alien's going to
11,000, but I'm
happen,
gonna do
whilst I'm
Osric's
25,000 light years away from it.
I'm gonna go from the first gas giant and make my way towards
Teamwork! That's why I love this game.
Yeah.
That's why I love this community.
This is...
I do. Regardless of whether you like it or not, I love you guys. I love... I really, really do. And yes, this live stream will indeed tie in with what we're
Like
talking
a stream
about
from
at
them?
E3. Okay, so just hold your horses and take a seat down and get comfortable with a nice cup of tea.
Yeah, I think we're looking at Ed. I think they're
Well,
right. If you
Game
go
Up
to
Let,
the main
apparently
star,
all of it is
target
about
Asterope
Elite
on
in
your map,
E3.
and
It's
fly
all
in
a
that
really
direction.
elaborate
Without
reveal.
plotting the route, so you're just flying towards the marker for about 11,000 light seconds. Hopefully we'll find something around there.
Well,
I'm almost at the furthest point out and I've not found anything yet.
Okay, but Osric, would you be angry if I trusted you with the 2? I've got one. You sounded. You were like, I think the 2. will be
For
the
Nick, at the
second
moment,
planet.
my jump range is 55 light years.
With the generation ships,
We
it's
don't
one
know.
thing that we...
Got one. You sounded. You were like, I think the 2 will mean the second planet.
Beacon launched and hidden. Could it be a beacon hidden in an asteroid field? There's an asteroid field in that system.
Yeah, the
Go
E3
there,
bit
sir.
is
Find it just in
probably
case
going to be
I
a bit
miss
of
it.
waiting for that
We've got
domain.
12 minutes. We've got 12 minutes before this broadcast. We can't miss it.
Yep, double
Shadow
stream
Drax
lag,
says second
yo.
planet. Trust Osric, we are doomed, says Philip Coots.
Oh, thanks. Thanks,
Yeah.
Coots.
Fernando Olivieri says, that all? We just sit and watch the After Guy play? No, it's an it's supposed to be sort of a fun interactive story that we're trying to bring some interesting information out, and we want to have a an interesting way of doing that. And if we're talking
Hey
about
G
in-lore
Bowman
moments, we're
and
talking about things that are going
Ryuk,
to happen
hello.
in the game, in lore versions in 2.4, and so then we have to have an in-law way of kicking things off. So that's what we're doing, and that's what we're heading towards right now.
Just to confirm for your Ed, there's nothing at the furthest star out, so you can scratch that.
Thank you. Love this.
Oh, come on.
I also
Behave.
have. Yeah, it does feel a
FDev
little bit
stream.
like that. I've got a little bit of information as well while we're waiting and while we're jumping through, and it is actually a little bit of an announcement for well, as the Eurogamer article actually just spoke about, for Xbox One players or those considering purchasing an Xbox One X. We will absolutely
sort
be
it out.
supporting it, and I'm glad that I've got to say on a semi E3 related live stream something about 4K, because it wouldn't have been a live stream about an E3 related.
So guys, they have just made a massive mistake. They have just sent out...
Yeah, that's very good news.
yeah, mistake they've just made. They just sent out an email saying help the Federation's capital ship, or find the Federation's capital ship. Help Commander Lewis track it down. This is a galaxy-wide transmission to all independent pilots. The Federation needs your help. We have lost contact with a vessel transporting highly sensitive data. We need resourceful individuals, and etc. So, I feel like they probably shouldn't have done that.
Will I make it in time?
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon just.
Ryuk, they don't like me.
Ed, Until Oakenbow is saying he's found a distress call.
Oh,
James, yes it
I'm
is.
closing in on 11k.
Commander.
Nothing from the main star.
Have I?
Yeah, I did a straight line out from the main star, and I haven't spotted anything.
Keith, they're not going to make it on time.
I'm getting information from a secondary source.
Oh, actually, I've got a signal source, a standard one.
Keith, not much yet. They're currently on their way to Asteroid.
Amazing. Look at those guys, those crazy guys.
A chap called Molan has found it, so congratulations to him.
Well done.
We just need to find where he is.
So, was it Planet 2?
But to be fair, that email doesn't really tell us much more than what he's doing right now.
Approximately, so it's back to the main star, and just 12,000 roughly in the direction of Asteroid.
To 1.8 hours though.
I have it on good authority that I've just received a message on using brand new technology that I should be heading to Planet 2 and doing it from there.
Yeah, we've planned.
Makes sense, yeah.
So yeah, he's obviously getting some hints and tips from people, isn't he?
People are seeing it already, are they?
I think.
Yeah, we've got eyes on it.
Yeah. No spoilers. Let's bring it in.
Addison, there is an event going on, and it's part of an announcement. So we're kind of all waiting for the reaction to it, I guess, is what I'm doing.
Right, so I get nice and close. So the way this works is I get nice
watch with
close
Plater
to the planet, and then I point towards Asteroid.
Yeah.
Lock in.
Once you're close to it, open the galaxy map and type in Asteroid. Next to it.
Yeah. Awesome.
James, give it a refresh, and you should be good.
Screen, and then you can just point towards it and go as fast as you can.
And then I lock on to the planet to check that when I'm 11,000 roughly away. Right? I'll do that.
Navigation pane, just so you can see. Make sure you're heading in the right direction.
It's alright, I've got a scan as well. This is all good. Gas giant with ammonia, Anarchy, HIP 17 and 442. Heading in the... And apparently I'm approaching it now, approaching the planet.
Ammonia? How peculiar.
There is a wing invite with somebody about to drop in on it if you want to take a shortcut.
Is it Rax or?
No, it's Bon.
I haven't received that in wing invite.
Apparently sent you something.
Oh, it's getting interesting.
Nope. Just a friend request. I'm gonna try and get there on my own.
Now, Fornic, you say getting close. What do you mean?
Okay, here we go. Getting nice and close to HIP2.
Yep, that'll do. Now open your galaxy map and type in Asteroid.
Okay, gotta make sure I don't crash into it.
And yeah, so it should be interesting about the everything going on.
And then make sure you just select it rather
than plot route to it. And then if I just look directly at it, that should be fine, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And then from here, just go forward 11,000 light years.
That is correct. Well,
11,000 light seconds, he means,
light
obviously.
Seconds. That's it, sorry, of course.
11,000 light years might take a bit of time.
Yeah, okay, sorry, yeah, it's me being nervous. And then I lock.
Fornic, I'm never going to make it.
See if as long as I don't move my thing and 11,000 light seconds out.
Epic Joe, I used engineering and a nice light build. The DBX goes pretty far with a grade 5.
Does that actually do anything in Super Cruise?
Hold on, it's not directly behind me, guys, so should I get with Uncle... okay.
No, I haven't dropped in. I'm sat
Osric? Is that you?
Yeah. No, I'm sat outside. Thought I'd wait for Ed.
Okay, we do have there's quite a few cannon there now.
Okay.
And no spoilers, but it's an interesting sight.
Okay.
So it's an interesting sight. What could it be?
I've moved now out of... I hope I'm not moving out of range of it.
No, you look fine.
Yeah?
Can't get into your instance, so...
Hey, Pantsman, yo, what's up? So, this is
Okay, starting to pick up pace now. Took a while.
just some toe tapping, waiting for him to discover something.
4 minutes.
I'm expecting a generation ship or a mega ship looking thing that has been smashed up and destroyed.
And just remember, all this is player with.
Addison,
player.
yes, it
This
is.
What the Hutton truckers do.
Oh, I knew you'd try and get a Hutton Truckers promo in there. Why did I invite Eric?
You knew it was going to happen for the mug.
Yeah, you know it. Alright, thanks.
Love
Love
the mug.
I love them.
Ed, if
Thargoid
you
mothership.
happen to see me and I am in your instance, I am sat ready to drop in.
Hold on.
Yeah, we'll definitely need somebody in the beacon as well.
Alright, just in case I need to drop in 3
I imagine
minutes.
there's a ton of people watching
But
this
I'm
on the
coming up
FDiv
to
stream.
Now we're approaching quite quickly here. Alright, at that
Oh,
point,
what a
I
time
might
to
go
buffer,
a
huh?
screen where it's just we get rid of the camera with my face on it as well, so we can see this. Yeah, that's in all its glory.
He knows it's going to be something good.
All right.
You want me to send you a wing invite, Ed?
Maybe that might be a good idea.
It goes back up to 8. Epic Joe, less than 55.
As you're already in a wing.
Got it. We got it.
Got it?
Okay, I'm finding a distress call. Found it now. Coming into it now.
Distress call. Oh, here we go, guys. Here we go.
2 minutes to go. I'm facing the opposite way, apparently.
Distress call.
Yeah, distress call.
Speaking.
Are we dropping on a distress call or the beacon?
Distress
they're
call,
both
I
in the
think,
same
is
place.
fine. Oh, I'm gonna overshoot it. Unbelievable.
Don't worry, you're not alone.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I'm dropping.
It's just because I'm excited at this point.
Point the ship up.
Ed, are you doing look for shame then, yeah?
So use your,
No, why are you talking about
lead
Loop of Shame?
drops, then pull up.
Yeah, I did that. I've learned from the Buckyball races all
Not
about
the
that
loop
one.
of shame, it's how you rate it.
That's it.
It was a
Alright,
loop of
and
shame.
We've got about 2 minutes. It's just seemed to be anything new. Nah, the Buckyball way, of course. I think we're gonna make it in time. This is very nerve-wracking. So I'm gonna mute you guys as well when we do this.
Safe to say, I'm
so
going to
we
be
can
pretty
hear
quiet
this.
at the same time when we see what happens
Yeah, to
here.
find out what this is all about, and then I'll turn you guys back on afterwards.
Watch their stream crash.
You sure you're supposed to go to that distress call and not the comm beacon?
I think the distress call's fine.
He knows. He
They're
knows.
both in exactly the same place.
Right. Okay.
Ooh. And then you check out.
Come on, come on. Hey, someone says to me. Oh, here we go. I can drop in here.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
What are we seeing? What are we seeing? Hold on.
Ooh.
Destroyed Farragut.
Looking on the stream and that doesn't look good.
That looks like a
Oh boy. This is pretty brutal.
That's a big one. Unknown ship signature.
Hold on. So that's a capital ship that has clearly been destroyed by the usual. Right. Well, we've got a distress call
Another
over this
one.
way, right? Can
There's
everyone
a
move out of the way?
private data beacon.
We can all get out of the way. It's all a little bit crowded around here.
Now, we have seen stuff like this before, so this isn't new.
The transmitter, I think, is what the one we want. 20
There's
seconds.
not one but two.
Stay here on the transmitter. If everyone can move back away from me, so I can have nice, clear sound.
I'll just have thrusters.
Move away from the beacon, please, everybody. Okay. It's transmitting something.
It was returned to something, I think. Oh. .4 the return.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am very excited to announce that Elite Dangerous 2.4 The Return will be coming out and will be available and begin in Q3 of this year, 2017. Now, in The Return, I'm glad that you all seem to like the look of The Return in terms of that.
Oh my god, go nuts!
Teaser there. In The Return, wow,
we're toast. We're all gonna die.
In The Return, and please do let me know you can hear me all good. Okay, great, fantastic, that's great news. In The Return, you will be interacting with the Thargoids. Yes, that's right, the Thargoids.
Thargoids
As you can
confirmed.
see in the little instance we just showed, that was a capital ship that was completely destroyed by the Thargoids. Now, we don't know how many of the Thargoids were there to destroy it, but all we know is that they can do that level of damage. This is a powerful foe that we know very little about. All we do know is that they are formidable. And they have a legacy. Back from 1984 in the original Elite, the Thargoids were these incredibly scary things. And they have returned, and you will be interacting with them directly. And when I say interacting, I mean engaging with them. It doesn't necessarily have to be an open conflict. That's kind of going to be down to you guys to decide what happens with that. And that, in a way, is what Elite Dangerous 2.4 The Return is going to be all about. Now, one thing I will say before you make the decision whether to sort of fire on them or not is this. That these guys will have new types of armor that you've never seen in Elite Dangerous before. They'll have new types of weapons that you have never seen before in Elite Dangerous. They have new tactics that you've never seen before in Elite Dangerous. And that means that you will have to work together in 2.4 to create these tactics to fend them off. You will have to find these new weapons to fend them off. And you will have to find
confirmed.
New ways to get to fight these things, if that's the way that this all goes. Now, it's important to mention as well that it's going to play out differently to other releases in the Elite Dangerous Horizon season of expansions. 2.4 is The Return is much more about story beats that will be coming coming out over the coming months into Elite Dangerous. And these are things that we don't want to spoil for you guys. So these are things that you will hear more about as time goes on. But I promise you that you will not be disappointed. There are things like we've seen here tonight. There are things coming even in 2.3 before, and that's in Q3. That's within the next couple of months that we're going to get 2.4. And you're going to be fighting Thargoids. Now, if you don't think that's exciting, then I'm not sure what is. That you guys are going to be in open conflict with these incredible fearsome things. Now, that's kind of it for me today. I want to say a huge thank you to those guys who helped me out finding the puzzle. They can probably hear me, but I'm not going to bring them back in, but they were absolutely hugely important in making that happen. So there is going to be a forum post detailing this kind of stuff, but we wanted to set the tone for what it's going to be like, and so there's no way better to do that than to introduce the CEO of Frontier Developments and the co-creator of the original Thargoids, the man who knows how scary these things actually are. That would be David Braben, so he's going to set the tone. Thanks very much, guys, and I will see you in a live stream very soon.
Okay, boost the volume a bit and we can watch this.
I've always been really fascinated by aliens, and by that very word. It's things that are alien, things that are very different. And not just things that are physically different, but things that are culturally different, that have a different outlook. Of course, we've got the really exciting thing now with the encounters with Thargoids, and so little is known. But what we do know is that humanity encountered them hundreds of years ago, and the encounter didn't go well at all. We know that it was around an ammonia-based world. We know that they were very, very good at fighting. Now, since the few hundred years, since the Thargoids were encountered, there's been so much cover-up, there's been so much fakery, that we don't really know what's real. But what's great is we've had some pretty clear, incontrovertible evidence that it's there, and we're seeing more and more people encountering this very interesting, very strange alien species. There's rumour that some of the things in the past are true, but we still don't know what those are. We've seen the unknown artifacts which behave very strangely. We've seen the unknown probes. We've seen barnacles, which seem to be living creatures that can live in zero pressure on really cold worlds, that seem to be extracting substances from the depths of the planets and moons that they're on. As we see more and more alien elements appearing in the game, we will see more and more understanding of how they react. They are able to do things that we didn't think were possible, so their technology is very different. Encounters with alien species are unlikely to be perfectly equal, and I think that will be the case here. It's not necessarily that one is always better than the other. They're just very, very different, and quite often those differences lead to bad outcomes for one or both sides. And I think that's what we're seeing. More and more of this we expect to see over the next weeks, months, and even years as we get to know this alien species more and more. But the Thargoids are the first big, frightening species that we've met, and we know relatively little about them. Today we've revealed a lot more will be coming relating to Thargoids in 2.4, which is obviously a very exciting time. This will come in Q3 of this year, and we're doing something very new, something that I'm personally very, very excited about. So, see you in the black.
So, I thought of one thing as well before we leave you as well tonight. I thought of one last thing as well that I thought I should do. I've written up a message that I'm going to send. And let's see if this works. It says, "This is an urgent message from Commander Lewis. There are forces out there who do not want you to know the truth, but I have to make this public. I found a ship in HIP 17044, a federal cap ship, shot to pieces. They were carrying the data the Fed stole from Professor Palin. The crew is entirely dead, but they discovered something important about the unknown ships. There is a beacon in the wreckage broadcasting a message over and over. It proves what we suspected. They are back, and the whole galaxy needs to know. The Thargoids have returned." Now,
he's just sent the
I
message
don't know
out
if this will work, but let's find out. Okay, you ready?
So anyone in game, you've just got a message from
Says very nervous.
Ed Lewis that popped up, and it's showing up in the system messages. So that message he just read out, he's just sent out to absolutely everybody in game, no matter where you are.
Okay, I'm pressing buttons on things. Bear with me while I press these buttons. I'm pressing OK. Things seem to be happening. Let me know in game if you're seeing anything.
Now we're at the point where I'm having to not skip
It
ahead.
worked!
Yeah.
It worked on Xbox! It's going out! This is amazing!
Madness.
That's so fun. Oh my god, it's going out again. It's going. I'm sending it to solo. Everyone needs to know. Everyone needs to know. The Thargoids have returned!
Everyone who said that they weren't Thargoids, I hope you feel bad.
A few more servers to send it to. This is hilarious, guys. Thank you all for being here tonight, and thank you all for getting excited. 2.4 is going to be it's going to be great. We're going to have a good time. We're going to be taking on these alien creatures for the first time. These creatures we've been spending time with for so long. We're finally going to be fighting them off. And let's try this one. Oh, there you go. Finally, that should be everyone on the Xbox has received them as well. And that's it. Thank you very much for coming along to the live stream, guys. Thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope that the event was a lot of fun in the end, and I'd like to do more like this in the future. Maybe not surrounding E3, but just other story events that we can all try and take part in as well. So thanks again, and I will leave you with this wonderful little thing that we teased as well before.
Now,
See you
guys, I
later.
will not be going anywhere after the stream finishes. We're going to carry on for a little bit after, and we're going to have our talk and speculate about it. Okay, guys, wow. So that was incredible. At least we got a bit of confirmation about what's coming next. They've spoken about new weapons, new armor, new equipment, new ways of fighting them, new tactics. Oh my goodness. So, what on earth? What are we thinking? What are we thinking here? Are our shields going to work? Keith, you want us to recap? Oh my god. Okay, so he arrived in the system, and there are basically, we know Thargoids are back. That's it. Thargoids are back. So we know it's going to be pretty intense, I will say, coming into 2.4. And they have said that 2.4, as it's coming, is going to be, you know, in Q3. That's what they've said there. So we have got some really interesting things coming up ahead of us. And I am looking forward to it personally. And what do we get? Wow, what are we going to do? So, madness. Absolute madness. I've got plenty of time that I need to get myself back. But yeah, that's absolutely incredible. Now we know we have multiplayer. Okay, so what, multi-crew, or that type of stuff. Yep. I would appreciate a mothership. Yeah, good. I don't think the motherships are ready yet. They need to hold that back. Marcus, hello. How you doing? Wow. Okay. New tactics. Attack the barnacle while they refuel. Maybe you can drop some bombs off in front of where they refuel and they suck it up. But man, they are going to be. They're going to be ripping us to pieces, aren't they? They're going to be tearing us up a new one. But yeah, Elite Dangerous is coming to PS4 in Q3 as well. So I think we are definitely in for some interesting times ahead. For lack of a better term, I would say. Man. So, but yeah, the war is not up to us. But yeah, that is an interesting one, D-Main, you're right. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Are we gonna fight them? Are we gonna not fight them? Are we going to get obliterated? Because, you know, as David Braben just said, the chances of us being on equal footing is very, very rare. So I don't think we're going to be... I think we're going to be the ones who are at the, well, at the sharp end of the stick, I think. So this is a bad time for me to be on the other side of the well, in the middle of the galaxy, I guess. But hey, I've got plenty of time to make my way back before it turns into Q3. So Neil, you say we must band together for universal peace. Steve says that PvPers will start a war. Well, I think the war is going to be on our doorstep. I think we can expect plenty, and I mean absolutely plenty of, well, all that stuff. Plenty of community goals and that kind of stuff. Alex the Simba, how's it going to affect power play? Human infighting will always exist, I think. So I don't think we're going to be able to stop that. That's probably going to continue on, I would say. Man. But yeah, start saving for rebuys, guys. That's that has to happen. But yeah, we say war's a foregone conclusion. I don't know if it is at this point. You know, it's their ships do look incredible. If we can get their weapons though, because typically what you find is that with with the way that a species' weaponry and way of war kind of is developed is based on their ability to kill each other. So does that mean that Thargoids have developed weapons based on, you know, like their ability to kill each other? Or, I mean, man, what are we talking about here? There is so much to think about. So much. Axel, hello, welcome to the stream, bud. Hope you're doing okay. We are getting full-on tinfoil hat over here, and that is for sure. I feel unprepared for what's about to happen. All I can do is kind of continue my journey. I mean, I've got at least 25,000 light years to work out what on earth to do. But things have changed. 2.4 will bring plenty of change. Avi, I don't know. That's assuming that people, I mean, they're not allergic to us. It's down to the temperature difference. That was the assumption that if someone touched us, they would burn. And that's where that comes from. And Dirty Sound, here's the thing about the EMP, is that if they have the technology and they're using it, their ships must be immune to it somehow. Laszlo, I like where you're going with that. Banana, seriously, I know you've just watched it. And no, you didn't miss the whole stream. You popped up in there. Mel, hello, welcome to the stream. I'm doing really well. We are getting full on with speculation. Thargoids lay egg in our ships and they will hatch and all the babies will come running out. Echo, I'm going to disagree with you on that one. But yeah, July-September is obviously Q3, so we have no clue when that's going to happen. Man. We've got some interesting ideas, but yeah, I want to know what people are thinking. And also, guys, whilst you're here and whilst you're watching, please do feel free to hit me a like on the stream as well. It always helps out streamers, so please do that. I don't normally ask, but hey, why not? But yeah, Dave, not my best timing to be out there, and that's one of my, I would say, one of my key points. That's my thing. It's what I always do. I always typically forget when things possibly could happen. Like E3, man, why didn't I bother looking at that? Andy, I'm in my private group out of habits, I guess, and I'm probably going to be meeting some people from my private group there as well. But man, this is what have they done? The whole human Cylon type of infiltration? Ah, Steve. Now, with the human Cylon thing, is that we created Cylons, so their initial way of thinking would have been based on human thought. But this being alien is very, very different. And I feel as if I've been here before. Have I been in the system before? Did I just scan that planet? Banana. Thargoids have returned. Thargoid return. That's what new. That is what is new. Now, one thing to think about is, missed this one before. No, I haven't reached Sagittarius A yet. I am pretty close though. I'm like very close, as you can see. But so we come down here to HIP 22460 because we happen to be here. Now, this is obviously the permit lock system. Is it still permit locked? Is it just not giving me... What on earth? Okay, yeah, so that's still permit locked. Now we know that was the place from the PAX trailer, but are we going to be able to get into that system? That's the big question there. But man, so many things. Yeah, Black Moon, that is an interesting thought there. Why don't we? I mean, if you found a crashed alien ship, why was it just left there? You know? That's something to think about. Col 70 is still permit locked, yes. Yeah, Addison, I do have 1 or 2 there, don't I? But yeah, definitely it's But yeah, Mel, you're right. The way it was put across was very, very unnerving. It was definitely a little creepy, I would say. Addison, I don't know, maybe. If you fancy testing it for everybody so we know, why not? But there you go. And also, yeah, what destroyed those crashed alien ships? We're back around to all this kind of stuff now. I mean, I love having a good old think about stuff, and here I am having a big old think about stuff. Like, okay, right, what are we actually dealing with here? You know, what could it possibly be? Man, so Thargoids are back. We potentially can fight them. We potentially could not fight them. We have to find new tactics of dealing with them. So that means no face tanking with shields, guys. That's for sure. But yeah, how would you fight something like that? Heat-based weaponry, maybe? Absolute madness. Ah, Sir Bozzy, 2 faction of Thargoids? There could well be. Gibraltar, I didn't take part in the CG because I'm so far out, so I can definitely say that that is not the case. Ah, see, Mikhail, I was thinking that myself with that. But yeah, they're definitely... Are we thinking bioweapons? Pesticide guns? 7 mining laser cutter. Banana, as long as they're turreted, I think you should be good. Wow. But yeah, is biological weaponry going to be the way to do it? I don't know. But the thing about diseases, right, and this is something to think about, is that the rhinovirus, which is the virus that you typically get when you have a cold, now, that is not a particularly great way... sorry, I'm getting totally sidetracked. But yeah, so the rhinovirus, humans suffer from that a lot. And you know humans have colds a lot, all the time. But you know who doesn't? Cats and dogs. Cats and dogs very rarely have colds, so we can't assume that a virus that affects us is going to affect them, at least initially. So I don't think we can possibly rely on stuff like that. The UN will send them a strongly worded letter. I mean, if it works, right? Wait, does the UN even exist? At this point, probably doesn't. Upload a virus into the mothership only if you're using a Mac. And there's a fat lady that needs to sing. Yeah, I mean, it did work in the movies, didn't it? But then you gotta watch out for the alien queen, haven't you? Yeah, we've got a lot of interesting times ahead. I'm gonna stick with that. That's the Commander Plater official line on that one. Interesting times ahead. Fireships, yeah. Offer them cookies and beer. Actually, you know what? I could possibly win people over, but that's assuming again alcohol isn't poisonous to them, and all that kind of stuff. See, Mikhail, again, you're assuming that they work the same way as us. Oh, man. Get Ripley in there. Yeah, I mean, she'd do a good job. But yeah, to be fair, it does look that they have drawn some battle lines, or at least they... I mean, you never know, these could be isolated incidents, you know, one fight does not make a war. Ah, Sky, don't talk to me about Independence Day resurgence, how dare you. Nathan, definitely ramming, because that actually always works. In fact, I think that's something we've proven. Maybe the Thargoids are not the one we should be worrying about. Maybe it's the ones who took down the Thargoid ships. And that way are not attacking us because our weapons don't have power. Interesting. Now, that is definitely... He's got some interesting times ahead, I think. I'm just puzzled by everything. Like, what Ed said was really cryptic. And they're definitely lining us up for maybe not just war, but other ways of interacting, and it's up to us. Steve, the best claim to speak of humanity in negotiations. I'm gonna say maybe Federation, because that's where they began. Yeah, that's where humanity began. One of the commodities. Meta alloys will probably be the secret. That'll be the key. We're going to be having to take meta alloys. No, because that's a commodity. Maybe unknown fragments, and we'll have to be taking them to engineers in order to turn them into things. Yeah, Trooper, you are right. I mean, when I'm talking about the battle lines and stuff, is if you look to see what they've done, I mean, why else would they have destroyed a ship full of information on them? That doesn't seem like an act of being friendly. Einstig, when you say something every day, are we talking like in Evolution, where you could... the film Evolution, where selenium was the secret and they used Head and Shoulders to kill the weird giant alien bug thing. Please note other anti-dandruff shampoos are available. This live stream is not sponsored by Head and Shoulders. Sir Rican, what will you find there? You will find a message. That's what you're going to find. Baz Wolf, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel and the stream. And just a small reminder, anyone who's watching and you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. Also, we'll be live streaming lots, and also plenty of other content coming out as well. You can always find me working on a video and possibly live streaming when I should be working on said video as well. But yeah, Fornick, if they've been watching us for a long period of time, then we could definitely been observed, and they know something about us, but we don't know anything about them. We could definitely be in those kinds of situations. Intrusive data. I mean, is it intrusive? I mean, is it intrusive? Spanky9740, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the stream and the channel. I hope you're having a good evening. we're having an interesting time. Matthew Stecker, hello, welcome to the channel. Yeah, Banana, smashing, exciting times. It's good to have so many people here interested. Now, see, Vic, you're saying they're doing this because of console wars. I mean, they're having it available on basically all major gaming platforms, with the exception of, no, I was about to say with the exception of the Switch, but that's not a thing. Yusuf, I think we are going to have new weapons. They did mention we will need to find new weapons, so definitely something there. Tango, I guess picks or it didn't happen. I mean, I'll go for that. But yes, Nugon, they did destroy something. They destroyed a capital ship. Zorodin, I'm currently rather close to, if I can get the words out, Sagittarius A. So definitely nowhere near any of the action, which is a shame. Spanky, just remember everything was easier back in '84. Do I think this will work with a penalty system? I don't know. Probably not. It'd be an interesting one. David Ripple, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the stream and the channel. Get involved in the chat if you're around. It's definitely a good time to get involved. Silent Frost, thank you for subscribing. Again, same goes for you. I want to hear everyone's views. What's been said, what has been seen today. Very interesting. Addison, for me, I would rather go as fast as possible. The fuel scooping doesn't bother me at all. Typically, I come in and you can get your fuel scoop at the same time. Yep, Kenny, something big just happened. What have you missed? Oh, buddy. I can tell you for a fact that we have seen that Thargoids are returning in 2.4 in Elite Dangerous. Very interesting indeed. I am interested to see what's going to happen next. Chris, don't worry, I'll be back eventually, soon enough. I might take Nathan's awesome plan in order to get home. But yeah, Arthur destroyed capital ship. They've confirmed as well Thargoids returned. Addison, to answer your question why I prefer the DBX is because it's quite interesting. It's an interesting ship. It's quite versatile and also does have a better jump range. Wind Faber, I can definitely tell you that Elite Dangerous is good. Definitely better than No Man's Sky, but if you're going in for something with story-based content, you're not going to be finding too much of it. But there are definitely some interesting things in there. Hey, Paroxysm, nice. So yeah, guys, definitely that's going to be well worth looking at it. Addison, the wiki page shows unengineered components. But yeah, so you guys are actually joining me on my way to Sagittarius A. For anyone interested, I am, just so you know what I've been doing whilst the stream was on. I am, well, that's Sagittarius A. we're actually going to need to, I guess, go up a little bit in the galactic plane. 3,000 light years from Sagittarius A. Absolutely fine. But also, are we going to have new weapons? Are we going to have new armor? Are we going to need new shields? Are we going to need new scanners? Are there going to be new engineers because of it? Are we going to be able to have bioships? Like, are we going to be able to take on the Thargoid ships and use them? And my head's like exploding. Do I think there will be an actual patch 2.4? And do you think we will get other quality of life additions? Yes, I do. I do think we're going to get plenty of new quality of life stuff. They have already said that's going to be coming soon anyway, which that can only help. That's going to be good. Yeah, but Shreds, you're right. The first thing that we need is EMP defense. Marcus, thank you for dropping in, bud. Take care. Yeah, Chris, I think you are going to be pretty busy in 2.4. There's going to be an awful lot of extra engineering going on, I would say. Toby, I couldn't go that far, I don't think. I want to turn around and come back the other way. Jack, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. Envy, when you say so it's over, do you mean humanity's relative peace? But yep, the stream from Frontier has definitely been and gone. Boonstick, thank you for dropping in. Always good to have you here. Take care. Caleb, I would also love to have huge railguns. Aleston, hello. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Oh, the hype is over. That makes more sense. Yeah, Chris. Hug or shoot? Yes, the interesting thing, Alex and Simba, is that the weapons would still have to be, I guess, applicable to normal combat. Yeah, it's an odd one. Holiday Primus. That's a blast from the past. Satobi, hug then shoot. I think maybe we could try and be friends. Like, definitely try to. I mean, it'd be worth a go, right? You can't say fairer than that. Addison, conflict zone. Ooh, nice. That'd be an interesting idea. A hazardous conflict zone. That would actually be welcome. And maybe ones that aren't just simply empty spaces where people are shooting at each other. I would definitely go for that. That would be a lot more interesting to me. Akatu, good evening. How you doing? Do you think we have to capture or purchase Thargoid ships? Branislav, I don't think so. I honestly don't think we will. JC, no, I won't be streaming later on. Unfortunately, I have to do really normal stuff like get ready for work tomorrow and then go to said work in the mornings and stuff, unfortunately. It would be cool if there was a Thargoid superpower, definitely. The Thargoids are obviously going to be a huge part of the of everything coming, so I don't know what they're going to do with it. Holiday Primus, you think the Thargoids are going to find the internet? Oh, we're in trouble then, aren't they? See, Trooper, they have already said there's going to be a lot of quality of life stuff in there, and I think that's going to help polish the game a lot, so I'm okay with that. And Arthur, I'm going to assume, yes, there will be plenty more news about 2.4 coming. You know, essentially they've probably done a tie-in. Played Fox, E3 is the was it the Electronic Entertainment Expo, hence the E, 3 E's, and they announced loads about computer games there, new games coming up and all that kind of stuff. Oh, Holiday Primus, they find 4chan, then they would probably go like, they're not a threat, and just leave. I know, if FDev forgot about the Thargoids. No way. But Blade Fox, the announcement is that in 2.4 it's called that. Oh man, it's gone already. The Return. So yeah, Thargoids are back. Alexi, that is absolutely fantastic. I'm maybe hoping Thargoids are space slugs, so we have use for all the salt. Alec, hello, welcome to the stream. Bit of a bonus one here today. But yeah, so a lot going on. Yeah, actually, I feel like it's possibly going to go that direction. I'm kind of hoping it doesn't, I would say. But it'd definitely be interesting. I'm hoping for some interesting gameplay, not just a straight up fight or a straight up simple deliver this CG type thing. Spanky, that could be interesting, definitely. Blessuth, hello, welcome to the stream, and Coltrane, welcome to the stream as well. Hope you're doing well. Fornic, hopefully we'll see more, but I think it'll be over the next few weeks. But FDev are very good at dropping something and then us never seeing it for ages. But I do think we're going to be getting a lot more popping up. So I'm going to suggest everyone keeps an eye on Galnet over the next few days, because there's going to be some of that going on, that's for sure. Primus, yes it is. It is still up. Chris, I'm a YouTuber, it's my job to generate hype, it's what we do. But you must have realistic expectations, I would say. Alec, I am over 22,000 light years out. Captain Course, that would be good, definitely. See, Akatu, at the moment, I think that's the key thing. Because war is one of the biggest driving factors in technology and how it advances. With every single war humanity has had, there has been a huge jump in technology. So it would only make sense that if we're going to enter a large-scale war with an alien race, that our technology would again jump forward. Addison, I am heading to Sagittarius A, but I'm honking and also oh, this is so annoying. Honking and also scanning every single, I'd say, high-value planet on the way as well. Lord Mango, and say, if I get stranded, not gonna happen. I got this. I'm sensible. Now, I don't know if anyone has seen Pacific Rim, which is a film that I absolutely love. Mrs. Plater did not agree with me because it's giant robots fighting. But in Pacific Rim, they had the Rift. What if we have something like that where the Thargoids just pour out of? We have no way of closing it, and we have to work out, you know, how to counteract these things. That'd be an interesting mechanic. Just throwing it out there. Blair, it's every half an hour on the half hour. That's when it happens. That was something they put it there. Yeah, Primus. On the way back, I'm going to be absolutely doing my best to buckyball in a DBX, which is really difficult. See, now, I was really looking forward to Pacific Rim 2, but apparently Guillermo del Toro isn't going to be involved in it, which is a bit of a crap thing. But here's my thing, you know, when it comes to the Thargoids, we're going to have two choices, actually three choices. You're going to have the opportunity to either start off and fight them, in which case there's probably no going back. And then you've got the option of being friends with them, which is great. But here's the other idea. Start off as friends, and then do a 180, and then do both, and then shoot them. Because you've got both options, haven't you? So why not try one before you try the other? And the other option is completely avoid them whatsoever. Balrog, that's fantastic. Amanda, the big news, they have told us that 2.4 is going to be the return, and who has returned is the Thargoids. Mel, that's me misclicking and me accidentally selecting the bookmark instead of the select, so I know what I'm looking at. Also, what it does mean that I'm going to be able to have a little look. Maybe if we can start off friends with them to begin with, and then we gain from them technology, and then we have the ability to then stab them in the back. That sounds like humanity, doesn't it? Stabbing people in the back. But Caleb, the soundtrack from Close Encounters. Oh, if I could remember the sounds and the tones, I'd do it for you guys. Calman James, that could very well happen. As you can tell, I'm pretty hyped. I need to calm myself down. Alec, yes, there is a timescale for 2.4 to drop. They have said it's going to be in Q3, but that does mean that could be any time between July and the end of September. Amanda, they have told us that we will have the option to either fight them or be friends with them, and we're going to need to come up with new tactics to deal with them and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be, there's hints of it, but no actual anything being spelt out at this point. Harrison, hello, welcome to the stream, bud. Hope you're doing okay. But yeah, Q3. Frontier have been reasonably good with delivering content, though. I will say that for them. All you want is a drawn-out, large-scale offensive with Mass Effect levels of stakes. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, that would be pretty epic. Nisi, now, Alec, we can, and if Chris Wu is still in chat, he will tell you that it is possible to damage the Thargoid ships. Deranged 4K on a console. Pretty good. And Addison, yes. If you cook yourself a little bit, then you'll have to be able to repair yourself. Vic, I think we're probably looking at Col 70. That is going to be the area of space they get set up in, I think. Either that or they are going to set up in the Pleiades and we're going to be stuck. Chris, that's good. I like that. That sounds good. Holiday Primus, thank you very much for dropping in. Take care, and good luck in the black. Okay, Spanky, thank you for dropping in. Take care. Alter, well, what's the deal with that event? Man, I feel like I could be relaying this for days. Now, so yeah, basically what's kind of happened is that we have had the announcement from Frontier about 2.4 and the name of it, and it's going to be called The Return. And we're talking all about the Thargoids, and they have returned. So, oh my god, this is the first Earth-like I found. This is actually the first Earth-like that I found in 23,000 light years. It's ridiculous. Yepster, could be. Cyborg Mouse, I don't think so. Honestly, I don't think we're going to have things like that. I don't think we need to worry about that. So Riken, it's on the half hour, so at 8:30 it should happen, and that's what they've said for most of them. Or maybe it's on the 45, because I had the 15. So they had the half hour for the first one, and then, but yeah, it's definitely, they've timed it from what I can tell. Alex and Sinbert, I wouldn't say the Emperor is a Thargoid, but I'm going to say that I want to see what Thargoids look like in real life, and not just their ships. You know, they finally gave us the ability to look at Holomies, which was us, and look at ourselves. Why can't we have a look at what the aliens look like? You know. But whilst we're here, have a little casual look at my Earth-like. Aslahan, we know. Look in the mirror and tell you, I'm not going to do that. That's not how that works. That's not how any of this works. Aslahan, we know. We know. Just a small reminder, guys, remember to like the stream, and also if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe. It is a great way to help the channel out. I have said it before. I'm going to be streaming plenty of Elite Dangerous over the coming weeks. Remember, I stream on Mondays and also on Thursdays, unless something happens which is totally out of the ordinary, like today. Definitely wanted to get in and see things and how they happened, so I could get my thoughts down straight away. Now, as I said, guys, the usual like and subscribe stuff, but yeah, definitely interesting. I'm going to try not to think about it too much now for the next few months, because otherwise it's going to get way too into it. But that's not it. It's not like bait. Well, like baiting would be. Remember, guys, the more you like the stream, the more chances you have of winning absolutely nothing. Almost said lottery, but you guys would probably take that literally. So, yeah, that's fine. We'll be able to scoop there. Aslahan, thank you for subscribing. Good job. Always good when you guys do. So it's 8:30 on the dot, so hopefully that means that the signal should pop up. But remember, guys, got to chill your hype, or jam your hype. I think that's the term, isn't it? The kids are using these days. Oh my goodness, this world is absolutely mad. This system. Addison, they've got different ranges, and that's the main thing. So with the Discovery scanner, when you bong the scanner, what happens is that if you've got the advanced one, it will have unlimited range. Otherwise, if the others, you have shorter ranges on them, so you won't pick up every single planet in the system. and the same way you have the advanced, what's that thing called? Surface scanner. There you go, the surface scanner. That tells you more, and again. Yeah, V, probably not going to be doing anything like that. Jam on the brakes of the hype train. Yep, this is the exploration train. When you honk the scanner, it scans all around you, but you only get the information and the data for when you actually select the system that's directly in front of you, or the object that is directly in front of you. The weapons do something similar to the UAs, but not the exact same thing. The hype beluga. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Let's having ourselves a cheeky fuel scoop. The hype beluga. Okay, cool. We'll make the hype beluga a thing. Let's do it. Aslan, I don't know if you can do that. Hashtag deployed return. Let's make that a thing. But yeah, as we say, guys, as we end up with Thargoids, the running joke that I am one, I'm sure is probably going to keep going. Tell you where the aliens are. Don't know. Couldn't tell you. Thargoids will take over Quince. Well, only if they want cheap, easy money. Addison, time-wise, probably just doing the honk, scan the valuable and move on. At least that's what I've been doing. NL, yeah, I do. I've got an Anaconda PvE, but also do have a Corvette, which is my preferred ship, and that's what I tend to spend all of my time in. That is my preferred ship, definitely. Now, guys, what I'm going to do... Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm a clone. I'm not real. I am the pretend deployed. But no, Phoenix. It's more of the combination of Plater and Thargoid became deployed and all that kind of stuff. I don't even know when that happened, but I'm blaming Proxim. Now, speaking of Proxim, he's actually started streaming over on his channel. I am actually going to stop streaming now because today's a bit of a bonus stream and be going for a decent kind of length of time already, so close to 2 hours, and I'm going to call it time. And guys, thank you for joining me for my reaction to the news of 2.4, The Return. So, as I say, guys, as usual, thank you for watching. So please like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Commander Plater, out. Oh yeah, and by the way, here's the link to Proxim's channel. Go check him out, go watch him. Great streamer, great friend. I'll see you guys next time.